If you're bringing your drone to Thailand, you have to do this or you risk jail time. When I first learnt Thailand's drone laws, it felt crazy to think that with one drone flight, you risk 5 years jail time. But that's exactly what we're dealing with if you don't get your drone papers. And I'm not talking about those nice jails you see back in your home country. I'm talking about a Thai prison. I think we can agree it's just not something you want to risk. So let's break down what you need to do to fly your drone in Thailand so you can get those amazing shots worry-free, even if you're flying an FPV drone. Plus, I will share with you the little known, quick and easy method to get it all done. But before we do that, let's go through why we need to do it and for what drones. Thailand has some of the most strict drone laws anywhere in the world. Thai laws state that if you are caught flying an unregistered drone in Thailand, you'll spend 5 years in jail or pay 100,000 baht fine for each battery. Yes, that's right, it actually applies to each liftoff. The law is also not clear on whether it's the officer or you that get to choose the fate of fine or jail time. What about under 250 gram drones? They'll be right. Bow bow. The only way your drone is exempt from these laws is if your drone doesn't carry a camera, which, let's face it, it's a pretty useless drone at that point, right? So what do we need to do? We need to get your drone registration papers. So there's 3 different papers that you need. You need to get your drone registered with 2 government bodies here in Thailand. One is the CAAT, which is the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand. The second is NBTC, which is the National Broadcast Telecommunications Commission. On top of that, you'll also need to get drone liability insurance. This video is not sponsored or affiliated in any way by any drone insurer here in Thailand, so if you'd like to support the channel, just hit the like button, subscribe, or leave a comment. I know this sounds like a lot, and I get it. I see a lot of people posting on social media, flying their drone in Thailand, and I'm sure not all of them go through and do all this. And they are either ignorant to the laws or they just don't care about them. But it only takes one complaint and it's 100k baht fine or 5 years in jail. So let's go through what you need to get these papers. Then I'll break it down step by step how to get the drone papers quickly and easily. You can even have your drone papers before you even land in Thailand. To go through the process, you'll need to gather a few details. So to register, you're going to need the usual things: name, date of birth, email. You're also going to need photos of your passport. So you'll need the passport ID page, and you'll also need photos of your visa. So this will be photos of the visa itself. If you are going to do a visa on arrival, you'll have to wait until you got your immigration stamp. You'll also need the visa's valid to date and acceptance date as well. So photos of that. You'll also need photos of your drone. This is the drone in full, as well as the drone serial number. So for FPV drones like this, you'll need to contact your manufacturer and get a serial number and make sure the serial number is attached to your drone. So I just got it printed out and glued it to the drone, so then the serial number's on there. Your drone does require a serial number to get registered. You also need photos of your controller in full and photos of the controller's serial number as well. You also need to provide the address of the place that you've booked in Thailand. If you're staying with Airbnb, you'll need to contact the host and confirm the correct address. And of course, you need the drone liability insurance as well. I ended up using Thai Patana insurance. I found it was much more fairly priced than the FEIC insurance for basically the same thing. For the Thai Patana insurance, you just add them on the Line app and let them know that you're applying for drone insurance, and they'll let you know what they need and take you through the process from there. So on top of the drone insurance application, there are the 2 applications, one with NBTC, the other with CAAT. Both can be done online. The CAAT application is free. The NBTC do charge a fee of 214 baht. You can register for both of them yourself. Links are in the description below. If you are using a visa on arrival, you will have to wait until you arrive in Thailand to get the visa stamp, so then you have your visa details. Just bear in mind that the process can take up to 2 weeks. So if you want to have your drone papers ready for when you go, then the best thing to do is to see your local Thai embassy and get a pre-approved tourist visa. The quick and easy method to get it all done is the drone insurer can register your drone on your behalf. So they'll go through the whole application process for you for a small fee, and the process takes about 2 weeks. Once you've got your insurance and your drone registration papers with NBTC and CAAT, you're all set to fly your drone in Thailand. Just make sure you keep those drone papers with you when you're flying your drone. And of course, there's just following the standard laws, pretty common throughout all countries. Don't fly your drone near airports, government buildings, military, under 120 meters, and away from national parks. You do actually need to get approval to fly your drone in national parks like Khao Sok, Phi Phi Islands, Doi Inthanon. If you'd like to know the process to get approval for these national parks, leave a comment below and I can do a video on that. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have subscribed already, you're awesome. You're the reason why I make these videos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.